Go.
Hi, I'm Dahlia Martinez, and this is Drunken History / monologue / mythology. I will be talking about right? Zeus and how he came to be king of the gods. Okay, so beginning. Kronos was the father of Zeus. Kronos' father was named Uranus. He was called the first one.
Uranus.
It was called Uranus, I swear to God. He was the first one. So when Kronos was born, he murdered his father. And he became the only one, right? So then Kronos was the king, the father of the gods, is what they called him. Kronos gave his name to time. He married Rhea, a goddess, his sister, who was the goddess of the earth. She was Mother Earth. He is Father Time. What? Right on. Wait, what are you doing? No, I like it. Okay. On Uranus' deathbed, which was Cronus' father, he had a prophecy and said, because you murdered me, Kronos, one of your children will murder you, because crime begets crime. And so Uranus died. Kronos was the number one. And when Rhea had children, they were like there in the birthing center, and every time she had kids, which was 3 males, 2 females, he would be like, push, breathe, and then the baby came out. Oh, I'm gonna swallow him. Oh, yep, that's right. He swallowed all of his children. Then Rhea said, goddess of the earth, Cronus' wife, said, I'm not gonna tell him I'm pregnant, but I'm not gonna tell him about this baby. So she went out to the forest, way out there to the meadows, and then she had a baby, and Kronos didn't know about it, and it was Zeus. So what does that mean?
Zeus. No, keep going.
It was Zeus. So she put him in a golden cradle in an olive tree, so that the wolves wouldn't get to him. And then she gave him away to shepherds, this beautiful shepherd family who would raise him and adopt him as his own. Then decades went by and he became like 20-ish, 22, 23. And Rhea decided that she was so lonely without her Zeus, the only child that survived the swallowings of Kronos, that she went back to get him. But then she took him to Olympus, where Kronos was. But she didn't say what he was. She how do you say when you show someone, introduced him as the new cupbearer, like the Bible. What? Huh? Another one. Okay, so he's the new cupbearer, and then one day Zeus and Rhea made a special drink for Kronos with poison in it. And so they introduced it to him, and he drank it, and he vomited like crazy. And guess what he vomited up? All of Zeus's brothers and sisters. This is a motherfucking fact, man. So all of Zeus's brothers and sisters. Let me get comfy. Where's my wine? Okay. All of Zeus's brothers and sisters came up because they were gods. They weren't digested. They lived for decades in Kronos's digestive system. So they came out and they were so grateful to Zeus for freeing them that they made him their leader. Brothers and sisters, right? He was the leader of the brothers and sisters. Then let me think. Then Kronos was like, what the fuck? And he went to the hills where he captured and kept the Titans. And the Titans were his half brothers. So the Titans became his soldiers in a war against Zeus and the gods. But Zeus had allies of his own. Who were the allies? Are you yawning because you're bored of me?
No. Who?
I don't think you love me anymore.
No.
Okay, good. Zeus's allies. Zeus said, "Fuck you with the Titans, because I have allies." He went deep down in caverns, underneath the Earth's crust, underneath the magma and lava. He went way down deep, and he found the Cyclops and the 100-handed ones. These were his cousins. It was cousin, and he said, "Cousins, help me, and I will free you." So the Titans were fighting against the young gods, because remember, Zeus and all his brothers and sisters, Hera, Athena's not, Poseidon, all the other ones, were only like 20, 30 years old, like literally human years. So they were young gods, and the Titans were beating them. But then he brought these other ones, the 100-handed ones and the Cyclops, and they were winning the war. And when they were winning the war, in the middle of it, Pan, the god, the half goat, half man, started screaming for joy. When he started screaming for joy, the Titans on Kronos' side got scared and they ran away, forming the word panic. God of Pan, the god, screaming, scared people, panicked. That's where we get the word panic. Anyway, so they went away, and Zeus won the war against Kronos. And he ascended to Olympus, and he brought all his brothers and sisters, and he became the king of the gods. Nobody ever knows what happened. Oh, I should be looking at you guys. Nobody ever knows what happened to Kronos and the Titans. There's no definitive, like there's definitive about any gods, right? Whatever. Oh, and by the way, the whole thing about the poison with Kronos and him throwing up all his other sons and daughters sounds a little bit like Jonah and the whale. Winkies. And Greek mythology was written thousands of years before Christian mythology. Oh, did I say Christian mythology? Sorry. Anyways, nobody ever knows what happened to Kronos and the Titans. But to this day, there are still eruptions in the earth, and earthquakes, and trembles, and tidal waves, and all that, and lightning. Hold on. Lightning from the skies.
Is that it?
I don't know. Is that it?
Did they kill Kronos and?
We don't know what happened to Kronos, man.
We don't know what happened?
We wish we knew what happened to Kronos, but there's no definitive anything.
Alright.
Do you still love me?
I do.
Do you?